Hey everyone, Agnach here and welcome to another video. Firstly, I would like to thank TB, one of our YouTube subscribers, for making the short intro for the channel. I love this kind of thing, everyone helping each other. Thank you very much, mate. On today's video, I've decided to do something different. I have decided to divide our Supercell CWL video into two parts. Part 1 has Wars 1 to 3 and Part 2 has Wars 4 to 7. Another new thing I've done is I have included a small slideshow of the bases we triple at the beginning of each war. Timestamps for each war are in the description below, and the slideshow will make it easier to find a specific base that you're looking for. Hopefully you like these new things. If you do, please click the like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, click the subscribe button. It really helps me out. So for the May season, Resistance has started with 3 wins. First war 33-30, our second war was against AEVN and we won 34-31, and finally the third war we won 35-34 against Relax JB. Some really good attacks with a lot of spell swagging, so let's dive into the first war. So on the first war we ended up winning 33-30. We ended up having 3 3-stars, however they also had 2 3-stars but 2 1-stars, which put them at 30. These are the pictures I'll be showing at the start of each war. The picture will also show the army used to 3-star it. And here we start with the first attack. We've got Greg's Kingdom against Abdul Reza at B with a hybrid attack. And he is coming with a super wall breaker, 3 rages, so he's gonna be doing a big queen charge. So king in the middle to funnel the queen to the south. Super wall breaks into the single inferno compartment, freezes it, gets rid of the super inferno. Brings the hog just to keep her inside, make sure that she doesn't walk out. The king is dead there in the middle. I'm guessing he's going to be bringing the hybrid through into the town hall. He also has a siege barracks, so now he's gotten rid of the CC, which was a lava. Puts the siege barracks down to just keep doing the funnel. Now he brings the miners, followed by the warden, then the hogs, and then the royal champ. The tank hall activator uses the warden ability, goes down, puts the first heal where all the expos are. When the hogs from the siege barracks come in, the queen went down, however the royal champ is still full health with ability, and not much of the base is left. Hogs are still up and this is wrecked. 20 seconds for cleanup, and this is the first 3-star. Okay, so that was good. Second 3-star is Marty the Great, coming in with a hybrid as well. Starting with the baby drag there to funnel the queen and the king, to funnel the queen into that compartment. This is a super wall breaker. He's got another 3 super wall breakers to go in. Sends 2. That goes into the single. Now doing a little bit of the CC kill, gets rid of the warden, gonna have to rages it up, freezes the CC and the queen. Another super wall breaker goes there into the tank hole, doesn't really need it. It's just the wall breaker area. I'm guessing he was trying to get the queen further in. However, the hybrid has gotten rid of the tank hole, and now they're coming in, puts the first heal. There's the scatters, he doesn't have any more spells left. He still has the queen ability, the royal champ ability, and only 1 scatter left. Still has a few minus, the king is still standing. Now it's just clean up. And another base done by hybrid. And finally the third 3-star we had in this war was Gandalf the Grey against General Nu. And he's coming in with a Yeti, so he starts with the warden walk to the south, puts a jump spell, puts a giant there with a siege barracks, the king as well, then sends the main army through into the tank hall by the jump spell, Puts another jump cell to go into the middle. Thankfully, some of the army does get rid of the town hall. Hawks come out of the siege barracks. He brings the royal champion behind, puts the heal for them. Now they're going towards the siege barracks. He goes down. The final jump gets rid of that other compartment. Now there's only one single inferno left. Queen uses ability, gets rid of the single inferno, and that's it, just now for cleanup. That was a really good attack with the Yeti Smash. So that was the first war. Now here is the second war where we went against AEVN. We ended up winning 34-31. With the stats, we had 4 3-stars to their 1 3-star. There were no 1-stars or 0-stars in this war. We finished with 90.7%. These are the pictures of the bases we 3-starred. A couple of anti-2 and a few legendary bases. So here's the first attack between Bumblebee against AEVN Chip. He brings the king and the queen in the north, coming in with the hybrid again, this time with 19 minus, so a little bit more heavy on the minus, and bringing the queen into the town hall. Now she's getting rid of the CC. The other ice golem was going for the king, but the king went down, so now he's coming for the queen, but she managed to bring the town hall down before the ice golem stalled her. Now the warden statue is damaging the queen, so he uses the ability, now puts another rage. Now he brings the hybrid with the minus first, and the warden, the hawks, and the RC. Going straight in, one of the scatter shields is tanked by the queen. The hawks from the siege barracks also come out and manage to funnel the rest of the troops in, puts the heal there. He still has one more heal. He uses it for the hawks from the siege barracks, using the royal champ ability and the freeze for that single inferno. And now there's just cleanup. A lot of minus left. The queen's still full health, and the single inferno is down. Nice attack by Bumblebee. Second attack is here, the resistance leader TK against G-Man Tran. He's sewing his RC and the king. So the RC gets a lot of value, gets the eagle down. The king is good at creating the funnel. He's bringing the Lavaloon with 3 lavas. The queen was also creating funnel to the north. Gets rid of the enemy queen. That's a lot of value from his heroes. And now he brings the Lavaloon all the way from the 10 o'clock area with the blimp into the town hall. The ice golems come out due to the Yetis, however the town hall goes down. And he puts a few more loons in the east. This is just completely smashed. He still has a rage, a freeze, and a poison left, and not much base left. This was a very nice attack. Very good use of the Sui heroes for this attack. Very good identification. That attack was done by Maestro with Yeti Smash with 5 healers against Lao Jia Pro. So he puts his warden around the 10 o'clock area. He's coming in only with 1 jump and 2 freezes. He also has a super wall breaker. So he puts the rage down for the warden just to get rid of that multi-inferno. Puts the king to the north to create the funnel, and now that it's created, he brings the rest of the army in. He uses the super wall breaker for that first layer, and then puts the jump to go towards the town hall and the scatter. Use the warden ability, puts the siege barracks just there at the 9 o'clock. 4 delayed hogs going into that single inferno. The rest of the army is getting rid of the eagle and the scatter shot. The single inferno goes down. The RC is still there with a few hogs. No more spells, however, most of the base is done. He only has this Tesla farm, an archer tower and an air defense left. He still has a queen ability and a royal champ ability, a couple of loons, 2 archers. This base is smashed. Well done by Maestro. And finally the 4th attack done again by TK. He's now coming with Electro Dragons this time around. 5 rages, 3 freezes, brings the Bleam, uses a rage, no clone for this Electron, gets rid of the eagle even though the sweeper was pushing back his loons. The 3 Wish Towers and the 2 Ground Experts not doing much. Now he's bringing the Electro Dragons from the 5 o'clock area, doing what most players that use Electro Dragons do. They put a couple of rages, they use the Warden ability and a couple of freezes, and that kind of pushes them into the base. You want to get them into the base, into the center of the base, and then their chain is gonna get rid of all the buildings. Look how much of the base these dragons got, and pretty much all of them seem to be still alive. This was smashed completely. Really nicely done. So that was War 2 for Resistance. War 3, we went against Relaxed JB. We ended up winning 35-34. We had 5 triples to the 4 triples, 88.9% destruction to the 84.3. These are the bases. There's 5 bases that got tripled. Have a look in case there's one that you wanna choose. And here's the first attack. Again, TK coming in against this player with a hybrid. So uses the king and the baby drive to funnel the queen into the base. However, she starts walking, doesn't go to where the wall breaker opens, so he uses another wall breaker. Queen gets rid of the enemy queen, and the scatter shot is hitting her, but manages to get rid of that scatter shot and the CC. He also has a siege barracks with the hybrid. Puts the freeze down so that the queen survives a little bit more to that single inferno, and the queen gets out and continues. Now puts the siege barracks there to go against the king and create a bit of a funnel for the hybrid to go straight into the town hall. Again, the same deployment as always. Miners first, followed by Warden, then Hogs, then RC. The RC was put a little bit more to the right just to make sure that all the hogs and miners stayed in the same path. And this base is matched. Now just clean up. Very well done by TK. So now we've got NB Soldier. He's coming in again with a hybrid, 2 super wall breakers, 3 rages. So he puts the king again to funnel her in to that single compartment. She gets rid of it, also gets rid of the scatter shot. The other one is a multi-inferno, which is really good for him. Puts the poison down, that's gonna also involve the enemy RC, which goes down. Now there's the enemy queen, manages to get rid of her, and also the multi-inferno. Now the next step is the town hall. So she's getting rid of the town hall. Fits through the wall, so now she's going to be able to get rid of the king and the warden statue. Now he brings the hybrid down, moving all the way straight through into the eagle. That's one of the things you want to do with a hybrid. The sooner you can get rid of that eagle, the better. The queen is still going strong, manages to get rid of all of the heroes, and hybrid also going strong, increases the scatter shot. Inferno is on the RC, but she's done enough. There's still a lot of hogs left, and the base is ready. A lot of miners too, and a really nice attack by NB Soldier. Okay, the next attack is TK again, and he's showing his queen for the town hall and the king for the royal champ. Now brings the slammer into that AD, the baby drag behind, and an electric dragon comes out, and the electric dragon gets rid of the queen. So now we've gotten rid of the royal champ and the queen, and our own royal champ is now going for that single inferno. He's coming in with lava loon with 2 lavas. So really nice Sui heroes. That's something I've seen a lot of pros now doing a lot of really high value Sui heroes with lava loon. So now he brings the lava. He's got that beautiful L shape. The eagle goes down, uses the wooden ability. He still has another 11 loons that he hasn't deployed. Plenty of spells. His second lava is there, about to tanking for the inferno, and he can swag all his spells: a rage, a freeze, and a poison. Really nice attack again. Okay, now we've got Bumblebee. He's coming in with the Yetis, 8 Yetis, 5 healers, and Super Wall Breaker with 4 earthquakes. So uses Warden to start the funnel, puts a little minion there, 12 Archer to the east. Whenever you're doing these Warden walks, you really want to start creating as much percent as possible, just so that you don't time fail. So now he puts the siege barracks there, brings the main army, pulling the Warden with them. Uses the earthquake spell to go into the center of the base. By doing it on top of the tank hole as well, it gets rid of 50% of its health, so it helps the army bring it down a lot faster. That's a nice little tip with the earthquake spells, and keeps going in. Now he only has that southern compartment. The queen is still alive, no abilities left, but he still has plenty of Yetis. I think he still has 6 Yetis, 7 Yetis left. He started with 8, so only 1 has died. Really good, really nice attack with the Yetis. As you can see, the 2 strongest armies on the ground are the hybrid and the Yetis. However, this CWL, we've seen a lot of electric dragons as well. So here we've got Top Gun Warrior coming in with the Yetis as well. 4 earthquakes and a jump. Uses the Warden for the funnel. Puts the jump there. And the earthquake already there. Puts the siege barracks to the north to start the funnel, to make sure that his army goes straight in through the jump and the earthquakes. Puts a couple of rages in there with the healers behind. They have transferred. This is the biggest thing that you need to make sure when you're using this army, the healer transfer. If the healers don't transfer from your warden to your main push, your Yetis are gonna die very quickly. However, if they do transfer, these Yetis will stay alive for the entire raid. So now the healers go back to the heroes. We only have that enemy king, a mortar, and a Tesla left, and we still have our queen ability, so this base is finished. Nicely done by Top Gun Warrior. Finds a tornado trap a little bit too late. And that's done. Hope you enjoyed this new video format with the bases at the beginning of the war. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I will be bringing the second part of Resistance CWL in a couple of days. Well, that's it from me, and as always, if you liked the video, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. See ya.